Hello, hello, and welcome back as we haul it back from the brink like a David Freese ninth inning dinger to tie it up in Perfidious B plays XCOM War of the Chosen. Rally caps on, ladies and gentlemen, because we did bring it back from the brink last episode. What a tour de force. Really, Pete? You can call yourself playing the video game a tour day? Okay, you're right. It's a tour day anything, really. It's a tour day minimal levels of... It was a tour day competence. That's what it was. Tour day minimal competence. But still, I feel pretty good about the events of the last episode. We were on... Admittedly, I was a bit tilted. You know, that was a pinball machine that wasn't quite level on the floor, so anytime you hit the flipper too hard, it would tilt and cost you a quarter. Now, you know, somebody shimmied a matchbook under one of my legs, and I've been shored up back onto an even keel. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm ready to go work. Let's get this road traffic and assorted loot finished, and then just expand our contact network and continue on with what we're... Oh, wait a minute. Don't we have somebody who's, like, almost done with the negative trait recovery? Continuing on. That's what I'm going to do. Don't call it a comeback, Chad. I've been here for years. Avatar Project. Don't they have facilities pretty much everywhere now? I mean, is there anywhere that doesn't have one at this point? Operation Steaming Claw, sabotage the alien facility. Yeah, but they're gonna get another PIP Avatar Project progress. We're gonna have to eventually start going and knocking these out. Speaking of don't call it a comeback, I've been here for years. Mama said knock you out. Mama was talking about the Avatar Project. She's like, Pete, you gotta go knock that shit out. Future combat. All breakthrough or training methods will reduce the cost of all GTS tactics by 20%. If only we hadn't already purchased all of them. Boy, would that be useful. I guess we'll just give Dr. Tigan a chance to indulge his kink.
Derives from assumptions made previously about the creature's unusual means of reproduction. Although rumors have long prevailed about the existence of zombies created as a byproduct.
Hey, Dr. Tigan, has your
recent reports seem to indicate
your research
equally disturbing means of propagating
perhaps been wrong? Because I don't think the lost are the result of chrysalid infestation. They seem to be completely unrelated. Because chrysalid pods make more chrysalids now. Don't want to challenge your conclusions here, but I mean that's actually sort of the purpose of a good hypothesis, is for it to be challenged. Morgan Freeman isn't afraid of gummy bears anymore. That's good. He has managed to control his fear. Who else has a bizarre and irrational fear? Ava Perone, what are you afraid of? Probably fish tanks, I guess. Let's get that taken care of then. Wait, we did put Ava Perone in fish tank fear recovery, did we not? Yeah, negative trait recovery. All right, Ava Perone. She's working on some exposure therapy to get over her crippling fear of fish tanks. They're just going to, like, take her hand and stick it very gently in a fish tank, and then progressively she has to put it deeper and deeper inside the fish tank. Until finally she's like, you know what? It's just a tank full of water. There's really nothing to be afraid of. So let's make contact here. And as soon as we get a team that I'm comfortable... You know, do we have a team I'm comfortable with? I was thinking about we need to go knock down probably one of these facilities, and if we could, I'd like to take out an alien ruler. I'm just curious, do we have a team that I would feel comfortable challenging an alien ruler with? And it looks like the answer to that question is not for like 11 days, Pete. Alright then. 11 days it is. Let's go make some contact, do some scanning, build some radio relays and beacons, I suppose. We can make contact here. Sure, I've got 80 intel. This instant contact thing, I don't want to say it may be the greatest continent bonus, but I think it is a pretty solid continent bonus. At this point, it's mostly just saving us time scanning, which really isn't relevant, I suppose. You know what? Never mind. Maybe it's kind of a crappy continent bonus. Way to talk yourself out of it, Pete. Way to make an assertion and then immediately backtrack on it. You should consider pursuing a career in politics, Pete. Install a radio relay? I mean, why not? What else are we going to do with our money? We might as well pick up the continent bonus while we're waiting. What about one of the Codex sites, Peach? You could go do some of the storyline missions. Again, I kind of feel like I want to have a really solid team before I do that.
Progress against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander, but there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the alien threat.
Yeah, I know. The one mission, yeah, I'm sorry, that man threw a grenade at the civilian. What was I supposed to do? I tried to kill him, but you can't pin that on me, Optimus Prime. That one's on Thurgood Marshall and his desperate need for optometry. He's gonna attempt to sabotage the Avenger. We really need to go kill that guy, too. The list is just piling up. There's so much stuff we gotta be like, oh, we gotta go kill this guy, we gotta go do this, gotta stop that. It's just... Our honey-do list is getting a little long here. Yeah, there's a supply drop, which we're gonna ignore. Because I've been deliberately wasting supplies. Here we go. All shotguns deal +1 damage. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Alright, let's get a new covert action. And I think maybe it's time we go hunt the Chosen Hunter 3. Unless there's something else that's just absolutely amazing. 12 days for an engineer and a promotion. 7 days for supplies and a promotion. I like anything that has the word promotion attached to it. Recruit a scientist is 12 days, though. Hell with that. 16 ability points. You know what? I think we'll go hunt the Chosen Hunter. It's going to take 16 days. That's most of a month, and it does take one of our major pluses out of the rotation for a little while. Who can we... Oh, you know who we can afford to sacrifice, though? Helen Keller. When I say sacrifice, not like that. Warning, this mission is susceptible to ambush by the Chosen. We should make sure our soldiers are properly equipped for combat. And what they're saying is this mission is going to spawn an ambush, Pete. So you know what? Fine. It says ambush low, but we all know how this is going to go down. Low chance is basically absolute certainty. I think we send Morgan Freeman. How many... Where are all of our other Rangers? Bond training for 10 days. I'd like to send Lindsay Lohan and Abraham Lincoln on that one, actually. The Lohan and Lincoln combo, that would be pretty good. Opportunity for them to put a lot of Lost in the dirt. You know what? We're going to wait until Lohan and Lincoln come back. In the meantime, let's get somebody a promotion. What's the fastest promotion we can get? 12 days for a scientist. New resistance order, not a promotion. Nope. Ooh, hello, wait a minute. Ability points gained by promotion are increased by 25%. Man, that would have been good to have had early. Gather supplies, get somebody a promotion, only takes 7 days. Let's do this one. So who's in for the promotion tab? Ah, we could go with... You know what, Yuri? No, I mean, I don't want you there, though. I want you over here, Yuri. You gotta get the promotion. Yes, this is correct, Pete. Yuri has been long overlooked. Contributions to project have been significant and numerous, and yet you continue to overlook me, Pete. I have to admit, getting a little bit salty over here. Why don't you take Tara Reid, and one of our many, many unemployed engineers can definitely come over here. Erica Watkins, why don't you negate the risk of anybody getting wounded? Yuri, you'll get a bump, bro.
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
What are you talking about, your people? These are all my people. Your people are nowhere to be seen, Volk. Oh, covert is my specialty. Bullshit. You told me how to build the resistance ring and then fucked off, and you've been sitting on a beach somewhere, lying on a fainting couch, eating peeled grapes ever since. Act like you're over there doing stuff.
Commander,
I know what you're doing. On the beach in Crete eating peeled grapes, man.
We're going to slow them down.
Was it too much work for you to bite through the skin of a stinking grape, Volk? You gotta peel them first?
The outcome of this research can only further our advances, Commander.
Well, I mean, it can't really for... Ooh.
Not enough to overcome my doubts.
I mean, we already discovered improved shotguns, so...
Decision for our troops to bring this particular specimen on board the ship. I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology.
Yep, literally one. All one of them. We got Hellweave, which we're never going to build or use. Numerous improvements and applications. Lab fire training. Okay, so anybody who we hire henceforth starts at the rank of sergeant. Boy, that's a coup, because we're really enthused about sergeants. Let's go get our supplies, and by the time our supplies are finished, we should have everybody back. We should be ready to go, either kick over a facility, challenge a Chosen... I'd like to take out an alien ruler, really. I want the Berserker Queen. That's what I'm after. I'm after the Queen Berserker. I need to find Big Mama and bring her down.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
Alright, Tara Reid and Yuri Nova. Yuri picking up that promo. Alright, so are you guys out of... Have we got... It's 4 days. We need 4 more days. I don't really want to leave the training center idle for 4 days. The covert operations center, rather, idle for 4 days. Let's find something else that's also of short duration and possibly promotion-worthy. That's 12 days. That's too long. There's got to be something shorter. 12 days for a scientist. Nope. It's either 12 days for a scientist. Getting Yuri bumped up. Dodge. Infiltrate stronghold. I mean, we really need to do this mission, though. I want Lohan. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. We have to send Reb Brown on this mission. So this should be Kim Kardashian and Reb Brown, then. Can we spare Kim and Reb? I mean, they're both ready. Alright, you know what? So let's just do this. Kim Kardashian. Reb Brown. The law firm of Kardashian and Brown. And then they need just any other warm body. Yuri Novak's a major now. We can start relying on you. You know what? We could send Tara Reid on this mission. Tara Reid has not been... Okay, before we do this, though, first off. Armory, View Soldiers, and Kim Kardashian, we're going to have to steal all of your equipment because we can't send you on a mission with, like, all of the good stuff. Where are you at, Kim? Reb Brown, you can take whatever you take. That's fine. We're not too worried about Reb Brown. So when you're loadout, Kim Kardashian, let's give you... We can give you the good plasma rifle, actually. Make utility items available. Make weapons available. Make armors available. Kim, how come you're doing a 3/4 turn every time we change anything? That's real weird. So we'll give you, like, the good plasma rifle, the Skulljack. You don't get to take that, though. Nope. You're not taking my Skulljack. You know what you can have? You can have a battle scanner. And I will give you... Is there anything else I'm not using? No, I mean, most of the rest of this stuff is getting used. Why don't you just keep that plasma grenade? You have a battle scanner and a plasma grenade. That's what I'm going to allot to you. Reb Rider Brown, I'm going to need this Mimic Beacon back. And you can replace that with, you know what? A plasma grenade seems fine, Reb. And then if we're going to send somebody else... Well, first off, let's get Yuri promoted. Yeah, damn Skippy Pete. Yuri is over here waiting. Get Yuri promotion. Yuri must be untouchable. I mean, no one should make Yuri untouchable because his sexy, sexy abdomen. Abs like these, Pete, I think we can both agree. Abs like these should not be untouchable, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes, Pete, sometimes sacrifices have to be made. Also, since I am untouchable, should make me also implacable. There you go, Pete. Picking up excellent abilities. Yuri have potential to get chain shot. Rapid fire chain shot on Ranger. Have interesting possibilities, Pete. Very interesting. Do we want to send... Who was the other person we were going to send on this covert operation? It was Tara Reid, right? We don't need a supremely heavy hitter on this one. I think Tara Reid may have Blade Storm. Tara Reid does not have Blade Storm. You know what? You're going anyway, Tara Reid. I don't care. Let's just give you, like... We don't want to give you a great gun, but a decent one. Superior hair trigger and a laser sight. That'll do. Honestly, you know what we'd rather have on this? And we probably have, like, 40 of these. Let's do the smart thing and give you a weapon upgrade. A superior auto loader or an advanced auto loader or an... How come we don't have extended mags? You know what? Here, just take this advanced auto loader then. Better than the laser sight. We're not really worried about the crit, because all we really need this shotgun to be able to do is kill Lost. What else do we want on your loadout? Plasma grenade is, like, probably fine. Yeah, you're good. You don't really need anything else. So that's it. Kim Kardashian, her boy Reb Brown, her gal Friday Reb Brown, I should say. Tara Reid, and Pete, you want to pick the covert? There you go. Resistance ring. How about it? Third time's charm. We were gonna gain ability points? I don't... Actually, what the hell were we gonna do? We weren't doing a scientist. We weren't increasing region income. Oh, we were hunting a chosen hunter. Excuse me. Pete, you're real smart. Yeah. So, Kim Kardashian's our major plus. Templar, Reb Brown. And required soldier, good old Tara Reid. What does this mission require? It turns out it requires a soldier. Well, Tara Reid is a soldier. Congratulations, you fit the bill.
We will begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
Tara Reid's not actually a soldier, but she plays one on TV.
Not think I could have predicted.
Probably not well, but she plays one on TV.
Intriguing. Hello, Commander.
Improved auto pistols? Yep, that's going to take 20 days. You know what? I don't care. It's not like Dr. Tigan has anything better to do at this time. Where's my bond? I need that bond training to finish. Yes, I'm aware that the supply drop is over. Thank you. We could go to the black market and get all of the supplies a boy could ever want by selling the 18,000, roughly, corpses that we have that we're not doing anything with. Or we could just come make contact with this level 3 facility, open ourselves a new safety valve, and potentially unlock a new continent bonus as well. Contact established. You guys live in, like, the bitterest, bleakest terrain ever, though. This place is stark. It's like a Tolstoy novel up in here, which I suppose is appropriate, because, you know, Russia.
Regional contacts located.
My new regional contact in the new Arctic spawned a... Yeah, I'm not sure you're just John Bradford on geography, apparently. Install a radio relay? Why not? It's a meager 300 supplies. It's not like we have anything to do with any of them. We have 505 Illyrium. Remember at one point in time when we were, like, struggling to get our hands on alloys and Illyrium? Ah, those were the days, weren't they? Now we have hundreds that we're literally not using. And can't even imagine a use for it. You know, we could build another... We have no projects going into Proving Ground. How long have you been sitting on your hands, Shazam? Not that there's really anything in here we want you to build, necessarily. Another war suit, I guess, might not be terrifically awful. We could build the Boltcaster, the Hunter's Axe, the Shadow Keeper, and then maybe upgrade them, I guess. Or we could just build nothing, or a Spark. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just stick with, like, nothing. Do like a couple experimental ammo.
I'll send word as soon as we're finished.
Do like an ammo and a grenade. That'll keep you busy-ish. Enjoy some pointless busy work. Have fun. Actually, what I came back here to look at was not the Proving Ground project, but to see how much longer I had to wait. 2 days for Ava. Okay, so we got 3 more days. Good God, all the downtime. Well, the Doom counter has begun.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Yeah, I was actually gonna do that, Bradford, but I need like 3 days. There we go. Okay, time's done. So, the resistance, though. Neutralize a target in an advent vehicle. That's, like, really funny, but I wanted to go raid the facility and avert the Doom counter. Also, what's up with South Africa? Okay. Well, we're gonna be fighting a Chosen. All negative traits have been removed from Major Ava Perón. We should have our complete and total choice of mission operatives here. I'm salty about being forced to do this, but I really just want to go hit that facility. We gotta avert the Doom counter here, guys. Alright, everybody's fired. First off, everyone get fired. Okay, so let's make utility items available, weapons available, armor's available. And then we gotta see who is... Okay, so Morgan Freeman, we don't want. Taylor Swift, we don't want. Sylvester Stallone, we don't want. Can we... We do want Lindsay Lohan. We do want Abraham Lincoln. Kim Kardashian is busy. We're going to need a specialist. Or not rather need a specialist. We just kind of want a specialist. I'm thinking it's actually going to have to be Atlas King, because I want Steve the Immortal Irwin on our next mission. So Magic Man, you're filling in. I know. You're effectively a fill-in trooper. What can we say? Thurgood Marshall would be potentially available, but we might like to have... You know what? Yeah, Thurgood will do. So we got a Grenadier, 2 Rangers, a Specialist. We need a Reaper of some variety, because at this point, I kind of don't want to go on missions just without my Reapers. They got me. They're my jam. Ava, No Tears, Perón. This way she can pick up a fear of Chia Pets. And then who do we want to follow? What's the follow through here, Pete? We haven't been taking an abundance of sharpshooters lately, and since this is an eradication mission, it feels like maybe a sharpshooter is the right call. Let's get Jane Sporty Spice Austin into the mix on this one. All right, Lohan. Have you got the gun of Lindsay Lohan? Of course not. Let's get you the gun of Lindsay Lohan. Advanced grenade launcher, plasma grenade. We're just going to give you some blue screen rounds. Call it a day. Wig splitter. You know, we're going to change things up a little bit because Thurgood Marshall has been doing not a good job lately. So the warsuit is going to go on Honest Abe Lincoln. He's taking the Arashi. Get rid of that rocket launcher, though. Make that a blaster launcher. And then this plasma grenade is going to get shuttered in favor of Talon rounds. That's what we need right there. Honest Abe. Do we want Talon rounds, or would we rather have AP rounds at this point? Not every target we hit with the Arashi is hardened, but a lot of them are. Nah, it's fine. We'd rather have the bonus crit chance. Warsuit, Arashi, yep, okay. So that's got Abraham Lincoln. Since Thurgood Marshall's having some problems with his vision, needs to take them Coke bottles off and maybe take a clean cloth to him and wipe them down a little. We're taking away the ability for Thurgood Marshall to miss his target. We're going to force him to go full melee to where he literally can't miss because the katana never misses. Nano med kit and a skulljack for Atlas Magic Man King. Nothing fancy. Thurgood, you're getting a full overhaul here, buddy. Let's get you a advanced magazine, superior laser sight, acceptable. Fusion blade, no. Replace that with the katana. Plasma grenade, I guess we'll give you some AP rounds here, and you got to tote the mimic beacon. That's how you know Thurgood Marshall isn't trustworthy. We're forcing him to carry the mimic beacon. When you get stuck with the mimic beacon, that's when you know I don't trust you anymore. Advanced scope, superior autoloader, expanded magazine. These things are all acceptable, although advanced hair trigger, advanced autoloader, advanced scope. I actually prefer, I think, the expanded magazine. Do we have a weapon upgrade that might be better for this? We almost have to, right? Can we do a better scope? We cannot. Okay. Can we do a better autoloader? No, because it's highest rank. Better expanded magazine? Nope. Never mind. This turns out is the best we can do. So for our loadout, let's get the Serpent Suit on Major Sporty Spice Austin. Ditch that plasma grenade. Let's give you some Dragon rounds. Dragon or Venom? You know what? Let's go Venom. Better against robots. And that's our team. Pete, you're not going to kill a robot. You're neutralizing a target in an advent vehicle. You're right, that's what we're doing, but if doing that entails us sneaking up to the target and then having Sporty Spice sit on top of a high building and snipe the man from a billion miles away, then what difference does it make whether we're using Venom rounds or Dragonfire rounds? Does it matter if the dude gets melted by acid or burned by fire? I'm arguing that no, it doesn't actually matter at all. He's dead either way. He's just some squishy pink human. Sectoids are pink, Pete. They're not human. Well, okay, I mean, there are other things that are squishy and pink and not human, too. So is Kirby. Kirby's squishy and pink. He ain't human either. Just, you know, squishy and pinkness is not the sole exclusive property of the human species. Also, pink is a really bad color to describe people. I really don't care, Bradford. Yeah, whatever. Ghost John Bradford continues to haunt me in Operation Witch God.
Menace 1-5, target location confirmed. Move to engage. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Well, I mean, I don't have to eliminate all hostile contacts. I just have to specifically eliminate one man. Pete, if you capture him, you get a whole bunch of... Yeah, we sure do, and honestly, can think, no, I don't really need that intel that bad. I think I'm just going to send Ava Perón over there and have her blow the car up. There's no real drawback. So what do we got? An Archon, two other guys. Ava, move up behind this tree so we can get eyes on all these people. Alright.
Target identity confirmed.
Yep.
The patrol is upwind.
Also, there's... man, there's like 4,000 guys right around that objective. I'm thinking the rest of the team just goes... I think we fight from a position of strength on this one. We're in no rush, and we have no particularly compelling reason to even think about attempting to capture that man. So you know what? Let's just not. I say we just go. Why overexert ourselves? Why risk injury, and more importantly, why risk additional fatigue for something that provides us no benefit whatsoever? We don't need that intel. All we care about is getting this over as quick as possible. Wig splitter hit the roof. You know, we should have brought more guys to this rooftop.
Let's do this.
Don't step on the civilians, Thurgood. Pete, what about kills? Well, almost everybody on this mission is maximum rank. The only person we'd be considering leveling is Atlas King, and he's like the one guy who definitely doesn't need it. We could remote start so many of the things, though. Alright, Ava Perone, you're actually the only person on this mission who matters even in the slightest.
I have sight beyond vision.
We're gonna move you up here. Ava Perone has sight beyond vision. That doesn't even make sense, by the way. How can you possibly have sight beyond vision? That's complete nonsense. Not paying attention to that Claymore that just suspiciously landed next to your car. It's, honestly nothing to concern yourself with. Sure, it's fine. What could it possibly be? A mysterious object just lands next to the vehicle where you're transporting an important prisoner. I mean, it's probably not an explosive, right?
Copy that.
What are the odds it's an explosive? Basically zero.
Will do.
A little bit of an odd movement pattern working here.
No need to ask twice.
No need to ask twice? Well, why am I finding myself asking twice then? I mean, oh shit!
Will do. They're on to us.
Yeah, we jumped through a window because we're stupid. I don't know what the camera is doing here. Did we activate a pod? I don't think we did. Through some miracle, Lindsay Lohan managed to get around that without activating a pod, huh? Well, she opened the door for Atlas King, I guess, although it doesn't matter because now nobody's concealed anymore. And... hello, Will Huntador.
Right on schedule.
Yeah, I really wish we hadn't revealed ourselves. Okay.
I appreciate that.
We are not in a good position to handle this. Then again, El Huntador won't come at us either.
Easy for us. Keep your heads down and press forward. We need to get to their location.
Yeah, well, if Lindsay Lohan had leapt face first through a plate glass window, John Bradford, it wouldn't be a problem. We'd still be completely undetected as we executed our mission here. By the way, this pod is about to die.
Watch closely.
Status confirmed.
Job's done.
There's not much sport in this, but it is amusing. Don't get so excited.
How is this activating a pod, by the way? Ooh, oh, there's one guy left over there? How the hell did you survive? I'm legitimately flabbergasted by the fact that that man survived. Nobody should have survived that explosion.
Tired of waiting around.
There should have been no survivors there. Oh, in fact, there were no... never mind, there were no survivors.
Let's do this.
That was just like a leftover glitch, I guess? There were no survivors.
Will do.
Running.
Sporty, I wouldn't mind putting you in a position where you might get some snipes, except I think that's probably going to bring guys over to inspect it. Pete, why don't you fight the Chosen? It's free ability points. I will consider fighting the Chosen, but only if I can do it from a position where I'm not going to have every remaining pod on the map collapse on top of me. I hate pod collapse more than anything. I've hated it since original Long War. Pod collapse makes me salty. The saltiest. Alright, El Huntador, what are you doing? You gonna actually come and try and fight me, or are you just gonna... Ah, the reinforcements is landing.
We're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
Yeah, it's actually not good, really. They're landing in a very inconvenient spot.
I can cover it.
We could set up to overwatch the holy living shit out of them. You know what? Let's set up to overwatch the holy living shit out of them. If anything goes desperately wrong, we will be in a position where we can just beat feet. We want to be close enough. Yeah, we're going to be close enough that like a one-turn extraction is not out of the question. I'd love to leave these guys like a proximity mine welcoming mat.
No problem, boss.
80 proof. I really want you to be able to shoot at him.
I guess that'll be okay.
Didn't get a whole lot of movement out of 80 proof there. I wouldn't mind getting a shot with Atlas King, but you know what? Doesn't look like it's going to be in the cards. Let's just have Atlas King catch up with the rest of the crew. We don't need a completely and thoroughly destructive initial salvo here, but getting 1 or 2 kills would not suck, just so we don't have to go forward and engage these guys on their own turf. I don't want to have to drag another pod activation into us when during the course of fighting these guys. Alright, they are coming towards us, which is nice. Honest Abe's going to get some damage, even on a miss, which he did do, by the way. Great shot, Abe. Thurgood Marshall. No surprise there, Thurgood Marshall on a miss. Jane Sporty Spice Austin, what the hell was that? Jane Austen missed. Jane Austen doesn't miss. It's not her job. The only thing saving us here is nobody managed to flank us. They did come try and stomp straight on Eva Peron's face. Looks like they just came up short. Looks like the Chosen is going to come play. That's a really long grappling hook shot, champ.
Well done, Commander. You have cleared the board, and there are only 2 players left. Now, the real game begins.
Actually, didn't the real game begin when you came and tried to take over the Avenger and then I almost destroyed you completely? Hunter rifle shot. Why did the Hunter get a shot there?
I'm close, but nobody's perfect.
What is brutal?
Which one of your troops should I retire first?
I mean, you're not going to retire any of them because you're a sad, pathetic little man. What's going to happen here is I'm going to drop a... If I drop it there, I'm not going to be able to shoot it, though. I'm going to drop it, like... I need somebody to be able to set it off. Lindsay Lohan, can you... Oh, I would love to catch this man in a double explosion. God damn it, Lohan. Alright, Lindsay Lohan's gonna have to move.
If you say so.
I want to set this off with a double explosion. A double entendre. I would really rather not kill Eva Peron during the course of that, though. Also, I kind of need her to have a claymore on top of it. Eva Peron, can you move? Nope. Not without getting spotted. Okay, so we're going to have to cheat this one long.
I'll leave this here.
Ava's going to chuck the claymore back there. And then Lindsay Lohan is going to detonate it. This is double explosion, and El Huntador takes, like, extra bonus damage from explosions. It should also kill that priest or wreck him real bad. One of the two. Yeah, see, we just did 22 damage to El Huntador there. And his little priest friend is in stasis. Where you plane walking to, champ? Oh, you picked a real bad spot, though, buddy. Because, you know, my boy... Abraham Wig Splitter Lincoln. Well, you know what? We should save Lincoln because his plasma launcher can hit almost anywhere on the map. So it's not going to be my boy Lincoln. It's going to be my ridiculously untrustworthy boy, Thurgood Marshall. Alright, Thurgood. I mean, I can't give you a better shot than this. Double point blank. Well, that's okay, because it doesn't matter where you teleport, really. And the fact that you teleported to a second floor is quite nice for us. We got an 89% chance. Oh, that priest is not... Okay, well, here. Fix that. We got 89% chance at that priest. With lightning hands, it's slightly worse because it's a pistol shot. I still want this guy in stasis or dead. Well, he didn't wind up dead. 60%. Your brother's dead. He can't be neither happy nor unhappy about us murdering priests. Or rather, well, yeah. I mean, he really doesn't probably have an opinion on the subject either way. Because he's dead. We killed him. Sporty Spice taking a shot at our little friend there and putting him down. Hey, Magic Man, can you get a flank on this dude? No. Really? No flank, huh? Well, you could Skulljack. The Shield Bearer, do it. And then Ava Perone can finish off the Lancer with her, like, rear end shot. Pete, what about the Chosen Hunter? He's still over there. You won't get to him. Small intel cache. This is fine. Alice King! There's a reason they call him the Magic Man. It's not because he's a fan of Channing Tatum movies. Although he is a decided fan of Channing Tatum movies. Ava Perone has a bad shot at the Hunter, but she has a... You know, I was going to say a guaranteed kill here, but that's actually not true. Huh. Who can we give a bonus action to? Lindsay Lowe. You know what? Yes.
I give you strength.
Because Abraham Lincoln's action is set in stone. His action is going to be to take this blaster launcher and kill El Huntador. If the explosion doesn't kill him, dropping him through the floor sure as hell will. And once again, El Huntador takes a tumble from a very great height. It's like the second time. Wah! Oh, didn't quite kill him. Well, go ahead and Planewalker then. Lindsay? 79% is not very good. Better than a shot that you have at the Huntador, though. Do we have anybody else who could take a crack at El Huntador? 57%, but we could have that 57% with Ava Perone. Why do you have not the right gun? We could have that 57% with Ava Perone a couple times if we need it. You know what? Don't do me dirty, Lohan. That's my girl. That's my girl.
That's it.
You know what? Let's go for the Sting because it doesn't reveal us.
For this moment.
Well, that's a fucking shame. He's gonna get away. What are you talking about, El Huntador? I completely savaged you in a single turn. You should run now. Instead of running away, you have chosen to summon some priests. Not what I would have expected. I expected you to run into your little gateway and scamper for the hills.
I know where you are.
You really should have done that, though. Now you're going to grapple to somewhere not relevant.
I could use a new perspective.
I have no idea what you're doing. You seem really confused, actually. Oh, nope, you're gonna kill Atlas King.
You'll have to suffer a little longer. This won't end well for you.
Yeah, you're right. Atlas King is gonna need to heal himself or he's gonna be dead. So, Abraham Lincoln then. Well, Thurgood Bench Marshal, I think we're just gonna have you go ahead and murder El Huntador, since he has angered me now. Be dead. And then could we get our implacable and untouchables here, please? They're good. Thank you. You know, we'll finish that move in a second. Hey, Atlas King, here's an idea. How about don't die? I would like for you to not die.
For good, but at the very least, we've held off the chosen for another day.
Atlas King, no longer bleeding, fully patched up. That's my boy. All right, Honest Abe, I'm thinking we're gonna have you run over here and shotgun this man into chunks. Is your run and gun available? Yes.
Going in for the kill. Already there.
There's a man over here, though, and he really needs to be chunks of a man. Ideally, there'd be chunks of him in our stool after we kicked his ass and ate him. Big ol' critical. Followed by... not even a second shot, because he's already dead. Well, that makes this easy, then. Lindsay Lohan. Eliminate all of this. Lindsay Lohan, she makes cover go bye-bye. And with our salvo move, I really want to try a suppression. Can we suppress a person who's sustained? We cannot. Alright, well, interesting. Take a pistol shot here, Sporty. Dodged it. You got him with the poison, which is nice. Follow it up with maybe, I don't know, another pistol shot and see if you can actually kill the bastard this time. Well, for certain values of dead. Alex King, I think we're just going to put you on Overwatch. We're going to use our implacable move to go stand next to this man with the Blade Master. And Ava, no more tears, Perone. You to fall back to here.
I am on the move.
You're gonna reload. Lindsay Lowe, I guess we'll just put you on Overwatch. Just in case.
Give me a minute.
I really just would like to go now. If these priests could stop dicking about and get themselves killed, that'd be great. Your stasis is over. Try to react and get immediately slaughtered. Mexican standoff, gentlemen? What's the deal here? They're looking deeply into each other's eyes. This is a little disconcerting. Especially considering the events that immediately followed it. Like a long, deep gazed, soul deep stare. There was a lot of longing in that glance, and then Thurgood Marshall just cut him down? Also, why did we not... Never mind, doesn't matter. I was gonna say, why didn't we get our Blade Master shots there, but ultimately, didn't matter. Didn't matter at all. 40 spice. Little grapple action.
I'll take the high road.
Let's go. I mean, think everybody but Lindsay Lohan and maybe Atlas King is gonna be able to make it out this turn. I don't see any particularly compelling reason to hang around. Especially with this pod wandering in the field, I don't want to accidentally bump into them.
Got it. Moving.
Sporty, you can bail. The quicker we get you out of here, the less willpower we're going to lose. One of my goals for this mission was actually just get it over really fast. I want to get it done quick so that we take the minimum amount of like willpower damage and require the minimum amount of downtime. Ava Perone also just beat it. They're good. You can go.
I'm gone.
Yeah, well, get gone already. Ava Perone, she's gone. Should be into turn, and next turn, everybody else should make it out. Lindsay Lohan, she's our last straggler. She is carrying a really heavy gun. Let's cut her a little slack. She's also not a really large woman. I mean, Lindsay Lohan, despite countless fistfuls of pills and booze, is still a relatively small lady. I mean, she's still pretty petite.
On it.
Heading out. Let's move already.
And we are done. Pete, what about all the unkilled aliens? I mean, we didn't come here to kill aliens. We came here to get done fast. The mission is done. We captured or killed the enemy, and we extracted all the soldiers. And as a bonus, we also took a dump on El Desinex over here. Champion counter foot fungus is... I don't know, I guess fungus is going to go unchecked with him taken out of the mix, but we wrecked his shit. I don't want to take a bunch of tiredness for no reason. We have a doom counter to avert, and some of the people there may be instrumental in averting said doom counter.
Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Well, they had a message of positivity in the light of a horrific terrorist attack where I basically car-bombed the dude. How about that kill from Ava Perón, by the way? Walk up, stop the claymore. Alice King, shot. See, this is why we didn't take Steve Irwin, because we knew this was going to happen. Alice King halfway got his guts blown out, but half of your guts blown out still leaves you with, like, 50% of your guts, and that turns out it's enough to get the job done.
Serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander.
We'll get the intel from a corpse. We don't need intel. We already know everything about the aliens.
Develop and deploy advanced new technologies. Any recruits you encounter with a proclivity towards the sciences would be of great use to me.
I beg your pardon? How are we low on scientists? We don't even have any research.
As expected, Commander.
View scientists. Yeah, clearly you're low on scientists, Dr. T. Look at that. Super lack of staff. You have 8 people doing nothing but sitting on their hands or possibly playing Galaga. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I do know that this episode is over. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see if we can figure out what the hell Dr. Tigan is on about, personally I think he may just be high. Might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every day. What kind of drugs do you think Dr. Tigan is into? I mean, he's high on something, but it's not any garden variety like narcotic that you or I might know. Dr. Tigan seems like he's into some next level experimental shit. Like he's boiling down chrysalid venom and trying to inject it into his eye sockets and shit. That seems like a Dick Tigan level of narcotics. Also probably explains his actions, really, now that I think about it. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Don't shoot chrysalid poison, kids. Just say no.